The next Ed Roberts Award goes to the creator of the Disability Fashion Styling System, recently recognized by Business of Fashion as an industry leader. Stephanie Thomas is the founder and CEO of Curatable, a business dedicated to the art and science of dressing with disabilities.
I went into a department store in 2007, walked past this little trench coat. It was just gorgeous, and it was for a little pet. And it just infuriated me because we have clothing in stores for pets, but not for people with disabilities. And I thought, enough is enough. So I packed up everything I owned, moved to LA to start helping people dressing with disabilities. Curatable Media is the avenue through which I empower people with disabilities to dress with dignity and independence.
What Stephanie is doing for people with disabilities is giving back their dignity. It is literally life-changing.
I sit on advisory boards, consult businesses, and I work as a stylist for actors and athletes and influencers. Once I do all of that, people are like, can you come and speak? Because we want to learn more. And all of that works together with my sole mission of changing negative perceptions of people with disabilities. 1 in 5 people live with a disability. Most people don't know that disabilities is not just someone in a wheelchair. It could be someone that has a stroke, who has visual impairment. Disabilities could be a little woman who wants to go out on a date, but because her feet are children's size 10, she has roses and bows all over her shoes, and that's not what she wants to look like when she goes out.
I want to make sure I put you in looks that complement your personalities, but are still chic and sexy.
In order to dress well with disabilities, you have to make sure it's accessible, easy to put on and take off. You have to make sure it's smart, medically safe. If you have rivets on your denim, they can't have that. It can literally cause body sores. You have to make sure it looks good on their body type, works with their lifestyle, and they absolutely love it. At the end of the day, I want to see people with disabilities feel amazing. I know what it personally feels like. I was born missing a right thumb and toes. They did surgery pulling bones from different parts of my body in order to create toes. I was taking my pictures at kindergarten, and you know how they have you put your hand over? He rearranged my hand so that I covered my thumb, and then he took the photo. You could see the scour on my face. It made me feel shame for a long time. But transitioning into adulthood, I had this epiphany that there is nothing that you can't overcome if you put your mind to it. For so long, I felt like I was screaming this information and no one was listening. And now that mainstream fashion brands are coming on board, it's going to change. And I'm really honored to be at the forefront of this industry. I absolutely know that I'm making a difference. And that's not arrogance. Every single human being wants to feel like they're being seen and that they matter. If I could do it all over again and I could have a talk with the creator and say, hey, let's design me this way, I wouldn't change a thing now. I would change nothing about how I am.